My name is Cheryl Whitfield. I will be doing a presentation on opportunity of investments on collecting pocket watches. I will be showcasing these pocket watches that I have collected over the years to show you how you can do a simple investment that can really become beneficial 20, 30 years from now. Starting with a few here, there is beginner stages and there's advanced stages. The beginner stages are more like over here. You collect for kids, maybe start them off with a Quartz pocket watch or Scotty's West Clock pocket watch, which are very cheap. They can drop them and it doesn't damage them, and it teaches them how to open and shut the cases and stuff like that. Over here is mainly like women's pocket watches. They are sort of collectibles and not collectibles. Some of them you can wear as a pocket watch, some you can wear as a pendant, and actually a couple of them you can actually wear as a wristwatch too, because they have attachments. You can wear them 3 different ways. Over here is mainly what men like to collect, is these pocket watches. This one here is probably would be the most desirable for any man because it is a hunting case. It's a 16 size. 16 size is the most collectible for most men. From 13 to 19 jewels, anything over that is maximizing out the jewels, and it really doesn't matter. Dust cover case is desirable for the pocket watches. But the simple thing is, this pocket watch at one time when I first got it was probably $75, $85. It's approximately worth about $150 now. So it's already, over the years that I've had it, has really collected. This one here I picked up at an antique store marked as a compass. We got it for $4.99. The pocket watch itself is worth $75. The fob is worth $125. Right there was already my investment I made on this, and the watch now is worth $150, and the pocket fob is probably almost $152, because both of these are very old, and these are very unusual leather pocket fobs that have lasted over the years. Pocket watch, this one here, actually kind of strangely come out of a car. But someone decided they wanted to use it as a pocket watch instead. I think it's just neat. It's a nice looking coat. I think this one here costs us about $25. It now runs about $50, $75, and it's big. And then this one right here is a very old one. It's a key wind. This is from the 1800s. This is 1850, and it takes a key to set the time and to wind a pocket watch. This is also some things that a lot of guys like to collect because they're key winds. They're old, they're antiques. This one here now is worth about $200 or so. Got it for around $100. These are like years of collecting. I haven't collected for a while, but these are like years of collecting. This one here would be more for like a beginner because it's a small case, but it would not be for a beginner for a child, maybe for an adult, because this is the case that the guys look for. These are the most valuable, the 16 size when you're collecting. And I do have a PowerPoint presentation to go with this that really shows you the opportunities that you do have, along with the watch manual book. This book here alone has saved me and my husband about $200 to $300 just from knowing how to clean a watch, because I clean my own clocks out of the refrigerator. The refrigerator timer is cheap, but it's costly for a repairman to put it in. You know how to clean it, you can save yourself a lot of money. This book here is the official watch book. They come out once a year. This is very, very, very important for collecting watches. It has all your prices in here. And if you get a hold of an older one and you get a hold of a newer one, you can see how your investment is collecting over the years, because it does collect, and it collects quite a bit. And also it has a very good story about how the railroad watches got started. Even though the man who made the pocket watch is Henry, which started in about 1485. Can I pronounce his last name? Sorry. But that is in the presentation also, but how he started the pocket watch, and he made his personal one for him in 1485, and in the 1500s is when they started becoming to the public, when he started mass producing them, or whatever you would call back then. But on some of these watches, like this one here, all the parts in here were made by hand. There was no machine that made any of these parts in here. Some of these here, this one here is probably some of them both ways, machine and handmade. But the older they are, they were personally made by some watch person who made these parts, and that's what makes this collection so special to me, because of the history of how the watches began. And all these are wind-ups except for these over here, which are starters for kids, and they are quartz. And this is my presentation, and with my PowerPoint you will see how your investment can go over 5 years. If you collect a pocket watch, it's great for any small child to learn. If you're a young mother and you have young kids at home that are boys, or even girls, get them started with something like this, because it can be really invested. Thank you very much, and thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my PowerPoint presentation as well. Thank you.